This is Rob Temper for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, joined here today by Billy Joe Saunders.
In association with Betfred? Yes, good. Yes.
Do you like that, do you?
Have you heard of Bet Neo?
No.
I'm in association with them as well. They're sponsoring me.
Well, you're not supposed to shout out your sponsor and my sponsor at the same time. They're a rival company.
They are, but I can see Bet Neo taking over Betfred.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. How are you, Bill? I haven't seen you since Las Vegas when I was your human alarm clock when we were waiting for the plane. Remember?
I do remember that, yeah. When I had a bad throat and I wasn't very well. I remember that very good.
What have you been up to?
Not been up to not a lot really, Rob. Just been training, waking up every day, healthy, surviving, getting on with life. Occasional intercourse. The usual.
Well, glad to hear you're doing well. I'm going to have to make this really quick because I understand that your car's here. Let's start off. You weren't in Vegas a couple of weeks ago for Tyson's fight. I know you would have watched it, being as close to Tyson as you are. What did you make of it?
I think that was a good performance. I had it like 9 rounds to 3. Thought it was a good performance. I think that the cut, people going on about the cut, if it would have been X, Y and Z, would they have stopped it? But, you know, nobody's been knocked out on the floor before and got up, so you know that's credit to Tyson, and I think that stood him in good stead in that fight with the cut. But I think he done well. I think Ben's getting over criticism at Tyson, but it's all a load of bollocks. He won. He got millions and 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 millions, and he is now eyeing up a big fight with Wilder. And was that a fraction of Tyson the other night? No. See, the thing is with Tyson, he will always steep down to somebody's level in the ring. He'll always win, but he'll always go to their level just above. And he just raises it and raises it. So, yeah.
You're back in the ring a few weeks' time on KSILOGAN2 2 undercard. What are your thoughts on boxing on the undercard of 2 YouTubers, Bill?
I want your thoughts, Rob. What's your thoughts?
What would you like to know?
I want to know the truth. What do you think of it?
I think that you will get a lot of exposure. Whether or not those people who are watching will then turn into boxing fans, I have no idea. The last KSI Logan Paul fight, that was on the same night as there was a show over here. I'm not sure how many fans crossed over, but if you're going to get paid and you're going to get your exposure, then why should you not fight on it?
Good analysm, good analysm. I think that's, for one, if I can take 5% of their viewings, 5% of their crowd, I'm a happy man. Like I say, I'm defending my title, keeping busy. That's better than not fighting this year. So let's go.
No reservations about fighting on that undercard. You are a world champion, 2-weight world champion, unbeaten.
No, listen, I don't look at myself and put myself above or behind or underneath anybody. It is what it is, and I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to go on that undercard.
Somebody you've been chasing around for a while, Canelo Alvarez, jumping up to 175 pounds against Sergey Kovalev. What do you make of that?
I think that's. I think it's a fight that interests me, but I think it's a fight that's a bit too late now for Kovalev. A bit over the hill, a bit worn, a bit hard, worn, drawn, and it's a, you know, he'll probably have a weight clause on him getting in the ring, something you don't need. I just think that Canelo's going to stop him.
Do you think Canelo will ever come back to 160?
160, I don't know, you know, maybe 168, and maybe me and him on Cinco de Mayo. Who knows? Bam, hot, bam, bam.
Okay, well, as I mentioned, you are very pressed for time, so I'll wrap it up there. I'll hopefully come and see you in Sheffield soon with your new coach, Dominic Ingle. Thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social, Bill.
Good man, thank you.
Cheers, Bill.